You don't need more motivation. You need a system that makes quitting impossible. What I'm about to share will force you to achieve any goal you set. No willpower required. Arnold Schwarzenegger arrived in America with nothing. No money. Barely spoke English. People laughed at his accent. Casting directors said his body was too big for movies. His last name was unpronounceable. Everyone told him to give up his crazy dreams. But 40 years later, he became Mr. Olympia 7 times, Hollywood's highest paid actor, and governor of California. How? Not through motivation. Motivation fades. He built a system that made success inevitable. And today, I'll break down that exact system so you can force yourself to achieve any goal. Arnold's first rule: make your goals so public that failure becomes humiliation. When he arrived in America, he told everyone, "I will be the greatest bodybuilder in the world, then the biggest movie star, then I'll go into politics." People thought he was delusional. But that's exactly what he wanted. He understood something powerful: private goals are easy to quit. Public goals create accountability. When you tell everyone what you're doing, you create social pressure. Your ego won't let you fail publicly. It's not pretty, but it works. The value here: stop keeping your goals secret. Announce them. Post them. Tell people who will hold you accountable. Make quitting more painful than continuing. That's not motivation. That's psychology. Arnold's second rule: burn the boats. When he committed to bodybuilding, he didn't have a backup plan. When he moved to America, he didn't keep a return ticket to Austria. When he pursued acting, he didn't maintain his construction business, just in case. He eliminated all escape routes. This is crucial because here's what most people do. They set a goal but keep their comfortable life as a backup. They want to start a business but keep their job. They want to get fit but don't throw out the junk food. They want change but don't change their environment. You cannot achieve extraordinary goals with ordinary commitment. If you have a plan B, you'll use it the moment things get hard. Arnold forced himself to succeed by making failure his only alternative to success. The practical value: identify your escape routes and eliminate them. Delete the apps that distract you. End the relationships that drain you. Quit the job that keeps you comfortable. Create a situation where your only option is to move forward. Arnold's third rule: break the goal into non-negotiable daily actions. He didn't wake up thinking, "I want to be Mr. Olympia someday." He woke up with a checklist: 5 hours of training, specific meals at specific times, mandatory rest, visualization practice. He didn't rely on feeling motivated. He treated his goals like a job with mandatory tasks. No negotiations. No excuses. Rain or shine. Sick or healthy. Motivated or not. The actions were non-negotiable. This is the difference between dreamers and achievers. Dreamers focus on the big vision. Achievers focus on today's mandatory actions. You don't need to feel like working out. You need to have a system that says, 7 a.m. workout. No debate. The value here is understanding that discipline is just decision-making done once. Arnold decided once what actions were required. Then he simply executed daily without redeciding. That's how you remove willpower from the equation. Arnold's fourth rule: visualize both success and failure. Most people only visualize success. They imagine the glory, the achievement, the celebration. Arnold did that too. But he also visualized the pain of failure. Every night, he'd imagine himself on stage at Mr. Olympia, winning. But he'd also imagine losing. Going back to Austria defeated. Being nobody forever. That fear of failure pushed him harder than the dream of success ever could. You need both carrots and sticks. The dream pulls you forward. The fear pushes you from behind. Together, they create unstoppable momentum. The practical application: spend 5 minutes daily visualizing your goal achieved. Feel it. Celebrate it mentally. Then spend 5 minutes visualizing the pain of not achieving it. The regret, the shame, the wasted potential. Use both to fuel your actions. Arnold's fifth rule: track everything obsessively. He didn't just train hard. He tracked every rep, every set, every pound. He measured his arms, chest, legs weekly. He wrote down what he ate, when he slept, how he felt. Why? Because what gets measured gets improved. When you track your progress, you create accountability to yourself. You can't lie about your effort when the numbers are staring at you. Most people fail because they work hard but don't measure results. They try their best but have no idea if they're actually progressing. Arnold knew exactly where he stood every single day. That data showed him what was working and what wasn't. The value for you? Create a tracking system for your goal. Want to lose weight? Track your calories and weight daily. Want to build a business? Track your daily revenue actions. Want to learn a skill? Track your practice hours. Numbers don't lie. They force you to be honest with yourself. Arnold Schwarzenegger achieved 3 impossible goals in one lifetime. Not because he was more talented. Not because he was lucky. But because he built a system that made achieving those goals inevitable. He made failure public and humiliating. He burned all escape routes. He turned goals into daily non-negotiables. He used both dreams and fears as fuel. He tracked everything obsessively. These aren't motivational ideas. They're forcing mechanisms. Motivation is a feeling. Systems are structures. Feelings fade. Structures remain. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Start building systems that force you to act regardless of how you feel. Your goal isn't too big. Your system is too weak. Fix that, and achievement becomes inevitable. So here's what you do today. Pick one goal. Make it public. Eliminate your escape routes. Define your daily non-negotiables. Visualize both success and failure. Start tracking obsessively. Force yourself to succeed. Because hoping isn't a strategy. Trying isn't enough. But a system that makes quitting impossible. That's how you achieve any goal. Now go build your system.